Hello, Reformers, and welcome back to Phantasy Calradia. Now, when we left off, we had been at war with 2 factions, and now we are only at war with, well, let's just say 1.5, because the Kingdom of Nords I accepted a peace agreement of, because Arkane Castle has now been taken by the Swadians, and the Nords have no longer any fiefs in the game, so we should see a faction elimination soon. If they are not able to take anything, that is, of course. And now, we have also received a peace agreement from the dwarves. Now, we obviously know that they only have Tharok's Gate remaining, and I'm thinking we probably are going to be accepting this, because even if we reject it, I will have to worry about King Loke running around and causing mischief all over the land, and I would probably prefer to, well, let's just say, build up our Nord forces, because, of course, now that we are at peace with the Nords, we can use their units without any issues whatsoever. So, I am going to be accepting this. There we are, and we actually gained some rather useful right to rule as well. And I'm now reminded that our banner is actually rather cool. But yes, there we are. I have been waiting at tier for quite some time because I was wanting to level up some units that I gained from the Blazing Hand territory. So yes, hopefully enough they will be leveled up soon into Blazing Hand Footmen, but unfortunately, maybe they're not going to level up anymore? Not entirely sure what level these fellows are now. Level 9? Really? We're actually not very good on trainer skill, are we? It appears not. How much trainer do we actually have? 0! We actually have 0 trainer when we have 24 intelligence. Ah, that is sacrilege. That is absolutely terrible. Well, nevertheless, we will, I suppose, be taking 37 monks into combat, and we will attempt to, I suppose, wage war against someone else, or something along those lines, because I'm thinking maybe what would be a good idea is if we waged war against the Vampirics. Now, of course, that may prove to be a rather fatal mistake, but I think at the moment we probably have a very good chance of dealing a rather decisive blow against them, and that is of course due to their units maybe not having a very high magic defense. But as I say that, do need to be a little bit cautious. You never know. They may surprise us. So, yes, I will take this Orc Bear Warrior as well. And I would like to take some Dwarves now, because we, I suppose, can, because we are now at peace with the Dwarves. But, I don't actually have any here that I would want to take. We do have some Master Dwarves, which I could, but I do have some Dwarven Paragons, I believe, in the Praven's garrison, but I think that is a little bit too far away at the moment, so I will just take some Expert Mages. There we are, that sounds good. Okay, so I'm just going to head very, very quickly into the goods here and get some food supplies, and then we will be heading on. And I think I will cut away, and I will see you after we've taken a small look at the map. I'm just making sure, actually, that the Nords haven't sneakily taken something else. Oh, it appears the Dwarves have something else. I did not know about this. Oh, that is something we definitely want to, well, I suppose, see to in the not-too-distant future, if and when King Loke decides to declare war against us again. But I'm hoping, considering they are on very feeble footing indeed, most of their vassals will decide to defect again, and maybe we will gain another one. That would be wonderful. So, for now, I will be heading to Wercheg and probably dispatching an emissary to declare war against the Vampirics. Okay, so upon arriving at Wercheg, we currently have a lord awaiting our acceptance of his pledge of allegiance. So let us talk to him, and oh my goodness, this is rather interesting, isn't it? He is apparently from King Yaroglek himself, and I believe Yaroglek is the king of the Vampirics, so we are going to be accepting this fellow's pledge, and probably fighting his own people in just a moment. So, we are going to be granting him a fief as quickly as we can. Let's give him Vadar. Where is he now? There he is. Okay, so Nuas is probably going to get the boot soon, unfortunately. Nuas has been doing a rather good job, though, so maybe we will be granting him something here. Let's give him something, why not? And Lord Play is not liking us at all. Oh my goodness. Okay, I think what we'll have to do, as one of you suggested in the comments, is maybe hold a feast. Now, the last time I attempted to hold a feast was... actually, a huge amount of time ago. I did not have a very successful time of it, so maybe that is not going to be a good idea, but nevertheless, I will be trying it out. Oh no, I have a bad feeling about it. Oh well, nevertheless, we will just give this to Maleza as well, and then we will dispatch an emissary to King Yarroglek, and we are going to declare war upon him. Wait a minute, I just need to make sure that that is actually, yes, that he is the Vaegir's leader. Wonderful. Let us do it. Yes, there we are. Okay, so we lose honor, of course, but we are also losing a couple of relation points with our vassals, but that should not make too much difference, as we are going to be victorious over the Vaegirs and a lot more land to spread around to our various units. So, once I have arrived at Vaegir territory, I will see you then. Okay, so we have arrived at Beluga Castle, which is the closest fief to Wurchegg, and I decided that we would start in the north and work our way down. So let us lead our soldiers in an assault, and we will see what kind of defenses the Vaegirs have in place. Of course, we are a little bit worried here, because the Vaegirs, as we all know, are renowned for their incredible archers. So, I can only hope that they will not see fit to use them against us, but you never know. They are probably going to be rather deadly, especially to our mages who have no shields whatsoever, so let us make sure that many of our companions do not run up there and get killed prematurely. So let's just make sure that we have taken out a sufficient number of them before we charge up the ladders here, and ooh, that was a nice block. Thank goodness I did not get taken out. That would have been rather embarrassing. Okay, so let's get our lightning bolt. Do some damage to them. Yes, there we are. Take out some of their archers. We need to be careful of those fellows, that is for sure. We're actually losing quite a few of our own units to their mages, which is rather ironic, I have to say, considering. Okay, I think that may be it, so let us charge in. My Vorpal blade hungers for their souls. Perhaps. We will soon see. Oh, it appears not. Oh no! There's a lot of archers! And having no shield out was a great mistake. That was terrible. No. Oh my. Yes. As you can see, we were headshot multiple times by the looks of things. And there is Arkane's body. Very sad indeed. Look at that face. He is so sad and disappointed in me. Ah. That is definitely not very good, is it? No. Okay, well, at least we can still command our units, so it's turned into an RTS, which is rather nice. So we are now going to be charging our archers. Don't really want to do that, but we're going to advance them ahead, and hopefully they will head up the ladder. If they head up the ladder, then this will be wonderful. If they do not, then this is going to be rather interesting. Can I use the flag? No, it appears I cannot use the flag while I am dead. Unfortunate. Okay, well, let's move our archers another 20 paces ahead. Oh, it appears that some of them have gotten the idea and others are just heading towards the wall. Okay, it appears a charge order will be the, I suppose, command of the day, and we are now going to hopefully not suffer any more losses. And this is only a castle, mind you. So I can only imagine how destructive the offensive at Raverdin, is it? Are we near to Raverdin? No, Raverdin is down near the south. What is the town closest to us at the moment? Well, we will see in just a moment, of course, but I cannot believe I forgot that. Interesting. Okay, well, some more mages, I think, are in order. And anything else? Do we want to take some Nord Shamans? Yeah, let's take some Nord Shamans, why not? We can actually do that now, so yes, that's always a good idea. And veterans? Yes, there we are. And we'll take some prisoners as well, why not? That would be fine. Okay, so a couple pieces of loot, not really anything I am too bothered by there. And now, who do we want to give this to? I will probably defer appointment of a lord so that we may attract some Vaegir vassals to join us, so that we can give them land and so forth. Okay, so here's Kumipa. He is attempting to maybe retake this. I don't think he has a sufficient enough force. And Rivercheg is the thing closest to us. It does begin with an R after all, so yes, that is my excuse. But may I just mention that I did scout Rivercheg earlier on, and it has 370 units there, and yes, the number doesn't really scare me off. However, it is a siege tower, so having a siege tower with 90 hours on the clock would be, well, rather devastating to our morale, that is for sure. However, we have just received a huge morale boost, so maybe it would be a good idea. There's some Blazing Hand footmen leveled up rather nicely right there, and now we can level up a couple of our companions as well. So, I think for this, we are going to be leveling our strength, get some more iron flesh for him so that he doesn't die immediately, and there we are, that will be fine. And then Alethira has also leveled up, that is good. So, what can we get for her? Well, I think the most logical assumption would be to increase her HP until we're able to get more power draw. So let us do that. Let's get some more strength and more iron flesh. Wait a minute. Let's not do that. Let's do intelligence and get some more magic defense and then some more iron flesh. Yes, there we are. That is using my brain right there. It is wonderful how much improvement you actually gain from that, but yes, there we are. Okay. Yes, that is good. So that will be fine. Beluga Castle has now been taken. Now I'm thinking, should we head on to Slez Castle or to Rivercheg itself? Well, Rivercheg itself would be rather tricky in 90 hours, and Beluga Castle would come under siege at that point. Or would it? Because I have just received 47 skeletons. So let us give these skeletons to the garrison, and hopefully that will prevent the lesser lords of the Vaegirs from sieging it. So let us head over here as quickly as we can. I did try to find some Hell Knights on the way here, but unfortunately I was not able to locate any, so that is a little unfortunate, I must admit. I was hoping to maybe find, well, the helmet. The helmet would be wonderful, but yes, no such luck. Of course, the boots would be wonderful too, so that we can actually... No! Oh, that was close. Oh my goodness, no. That was incredibly close. Okay, so... I'm actually thinking, how many mages do these fellows have? Not too much, actually. Would it be a good idea to take them in a field battle? I'm thinking no, but I'm also thinking maybe. So I'm probably going to flee in the opposite direction at the moment, and oh my goodness, the dwarves are being very outlandish here. Look at that. The Norkrak realm has declared war against the Delthasum Empire. That is very curious indeed. I'm not entirely sure why they're doing that. Maybe they have a chance to take something that is a little bit weaker defended than most of the Delthasum Empire's strongholds. So, instead of running away here, I think I'm probably going to attempt to take out Vlan over here, because he is the strongest vassal that they have at the moment, I believe. And if we can take him out in a 1 versus 1 battle... Oh, who is that? Orc Raiders? Unfortunate. But yes, if we can take him out in a 1 versus 1 bout, then I think we should have a very good chance at taking Rivercheg. So, should we attempt to talk with him in private? No. Okay, well, we don't have enough relation with him maybe to convince him anyway, but nevertheless, we will be taking him on. We have 140, they have 130. We are in the snow, which is a rather nice change, I must admit. We have not been in the snow at all during this whole series, I think. And so, let us get our units. Oh no, they have a couple of mounted units as well. They may be advanced scouts, so let's make sure that we don't take too much damage from their fleeting maneuvers. And I'm actually just reminded that I have no cavalry to speak of at all. So, yes, that is something we need to be very careful of, because our mobility is greatly reduced on the battlefield, although I suppose it may make up for it with the huge amount of Blazing Hand units we have. Wow, okay. I was not expecting to have this many at this point, but I have just been so close to their lands, and their units are quite spectacular in combat, so why not? We may as well have quite a few of them. And now an undead has broken free. I do not believe I will be able to get over there in time to recharm him, so I will let him go for now. And thankfully enough, one of my Blazing Hand infantry healed me, so that is wonderful. Okay, let's do it, guys. Stand your ground. Hopefully we will not lose anyone to their initial charge. Come on, take him out. Oh yes, thank you very much. Okay, come on, I want to use my Vorpal Blade in a two-handed manner. That will be the way to do it. So let's get our mages up here. Hopefully they will be a little bit more effective. If they can actually see our enemies, that would be wonderful. And come on, let's just take that guy out. Wow, that was a Vagia veteran. They are rather heavily armored, well, in terms of weaponry at least. Their two-handed axes do seem to be quite effective. However, our Blazing Hand units have fire on their side, of course. So that is something we have a great advantage in. Now, where are... Oh! They're actually coming from over there. Okay, goodness me. Oh, my. I did not anticipate them to come from over here. They may have swung round in their initial maneuvers, so that is definitely something that we need to watch out for in the future when we are taking on these Vagia vassals. Come on. Whoa, he blocked me. That was pretty impressive, I have to admit. Oh my goodness. Really? I cannot take a mage? Ah, Arkane, come on. You have to do a lot better than that. Well, at least your magic defense is wonderful, so you're never going to die from a mage, at least. That is, I suppose, something to be thankful for. But, yes, our combat skills are not the greatest. I do need to get used to using that sword in a two-handed manner, after all. Now, this is a very difficult choice, because if we take him prisoner, this guy has a good personality, good, quote-unquote. And yes, I really do not want to take him prisoner. However, he is the first vassal we have taken down of the Vagirs. Ah, very difficult choice. I would like to let him go, to be honest, because he has a quote-unquote good personality. So, should we? I don't think he's going to be able to get a large force together within a couple of weeks, maybe. No? Maybe a week or two. Yes, we'll let him go, why not? Yes, okay. He has a good personality, so I thought, well, come on, let's just do it. Okay. That is probably going to be a mistake, to be honest, because, yeah, usually what I would like to do is take every single one of them prisoner, but as it stands, I think we should be okay to carry on from here and have no problems whatsoever. So, yes, I suppose maybe that would be a mistake, but I think at the moment we really do not need to compound the fact that we have superior, well, forces. So, yes, let's just head to Beluga Castle very, very quickly indeed. And place our newly summoned skeletons into the garrison here. And no, I do not want to take a walk around the courtyard, however lovely the castle may be. I do want to head over here, though, and place our prisoners in the hold. There we are, that sounds good. So, here we are. Riverchegg has 3 vassals within it, in their garrison, so I have a feeling that Selesg Castle is going to be our greatest opportunity at the moment. And, oh! A band of unholy knights has risen. Oh my goodness, I really need to find those. Oh, I have no idea where they are, though. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, I will try to find them in the off-screen, and maybe we will be able to acquire something. Who knows, they may not even drop something, because we've had such great luck so far with the Hell Knight's loot. Oh well, okay. Orc raiders there as well. How many units have they garrisoned at Selesg Castle? That is something we definitely need to find out. And how many do they have? Ah, there is actually... Oh! That is wonderful. Look at this. Lugi Ortracker doing his very best right here. Radagir Castle has been besieged by Mr. Ortracker himself. That is very nice indeed. And this is a ladder castle as well, which is even better. So where is Radagir Castle? Oh, it's right there. That is wonderful. That is actually more than wonderful, I would say. And look at that! Harish from the Kingdom of Vagirs has been taken prisoner by the Realm of Shadows. That is wonderful. Oh my goodness. I could not say greater things about Mr. Ortracker himself. He's doing an excellent job. Wow. Well, one thing I can say is that if we are going to acquire any other dwarven vassals, they will be accepted on the spot, just because, look at them, look at it. You know, Mr. Ortracker doing such an incredible job without even having too many fiefs under his name. So, yes, I think the dwarves, and maybe indeed other vassals, are probably going to be the best. Now, by other vassals, I of course mean other factions vassals, so the drow vassals, the Delthusum Empire vassals, but I don't really think any Delthusum Empire vassals are going to be joining us anytime soon. But you never know. Maybe they will, at some point, be on a rather weak standpoint, and they may decide to join us as a result. So let's do some damage. Yes, there we are. We took down a handful of units right there with our fireball attacks. And now let us use our lightning bolt to finish off the rest of them over there. There we are. That is very nice indeed. So let us now jump down and get absolutely massacred by their archers. Which is not what I was expecting. I was actually expecting them to have not many units left. And did I mention that I didn't even look at how many units they had stationed here? So that is definitely something we need to look at in the future. Oh no. I have a feeling that I'm going to get taken out again. Maybe? No? Yes! Okay. Oh, that was close. Okay. I think I'm fine. I think the main problem I'm having at the moment is that my shield is very small indeed in comparison to other people's shields, and they're able to block all of the arrows very effectively indeed. But look at all of the arrows sticking in my shield so far. Well, at least they have, I suppose, been blocked. But yes, look at that. Not as many as they could be, of course, but I do have some sticking in my leg as well, which is... that is unfortunate. Arkane must be very annoyed with me at the moment. Well, nevertheless, 10 renown, 29 morale is our reward, and we can now head on. So, rescue some Blazing Hand units. And some more Nord Shaman, why not? And some clerics? Clerics really don't fit with our character, but we do have Blazing Hand units, and they are probably the greatest advocates of destroying the undead scourge, so yes. Maybe we could take those clerics as well. Well, anyway, I will be taking the bandit mages, because they do become dark mages eventually, and we'll take some greater mercenary mages, and we may as well take the clerics, why not? And some sea raiders? What do the sea raiders become? Nord recruits! Aha, that's good. Okay, that's fine then. Okay, we do need to lose one of these because we need to have the space for our inevitable summoning of undead units. So there we are, that seems good. Okay, there we are. Okay, so now we are definitely going to defer appointment once again to get this automatically garrisoned, and then I will sort it out at a later time. And how many units are we going to summon? 52 skeletons. Very nice indeed to add to the garrison here. Okay, so there we are. Let us level up more of our units. And Arkane was able to level up as well. So let us see to him in just a moment. There we are. Okay, so what are we doing? Now, I did state in the comments that we will be leveling Faith soon. And at the moment, I would like to increase our strength just until we get to 15. But as I say that, I do want to get the 3 in Faith that will enable me to have the heal skill, but if I am able to find the healing ring, then I may not even need it, and then I would have wasted points in Faith. So, okay, I know what to do. Let's level up my throwing skill just a little bit, and then we will be heading on to the Blazing Hand Temple, and we will check out, seeing whether there are any rings in the marketplace there. It would be wonderful if they have, but if they have not, then we will decide what we want to do. Of course, the heal spell may be very useful even with the healing ring equipped. So, yes, that is obviously something to consider. And I'm looking in the wrong area, but I was hoping for some magical things. Okay, so the ring. It does have... Yes, it is not here, unfortunately. Well, I suppose that will be that, and that is difficult. That is very, very difficult. I was not expecting that. I do want to give these to our companions. And let's see. Okay, that seems fine. Very good indeed. Okay, so we're just going to go for strength, and we will be increasing our weapon master? No, we can probably just increase our faith now. Even if we're increasing strength, we can increase our faith. I think that's probably going to be fine. I'd like to increase our tactics a little bit, to be honest, but... Okay, we'll go for faith this time around, and we'll see how it goes. So, that will be it for this episode of Phantasy Calradia, and next time we will continue our siege spree of the Vaegir's Kingdom. So, I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.